Hello there, people of the internet. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. Uh, Today is cold. Today is alarmingly cold, and I am cold. So, for today's comfort item, while we go through our discussion, I have just this glass of hot tea right here. I'm gonna go ahead and brew it. We're gonna dunk this tea bag into this water. It's nothing real special or, fantastic. It's just Lipton black tea, but it's warm, so it's 5-star. Anyway, welcome to basically the only gun show that I know about that also offers life advice. Because guns are about more than just guns. They're about the people pulling the triggers as well. Today's topic, we are going to talk about basically what you can do to avoid being the type of person that you don't like. Now, this lesson for me was actually a very hard one to learn. Come on, hurry up and steep, you bastard. I'm so cold, and you're so warm and tasty. You have 3 minutes. That's all the time I'm giving you. So hypocrites will oftentimes run with the philosophy, do as I say, not as I do. That's what makes them hypocrites. Oftentimes, these people are the same type of person as the people that they dislike. That's what makes them hypocrites, by definition. I want you to look at what you do, not just as an overall, but as time goes on and as life progresses. I want you to pay attention to what you do throughout the day and make sure that you are not being the type of person that you dislike. Now, I remember when I first discovered this. I'm actually going to share 2 stories. I was going to share 1, but I'm going to share 2. I remember whenever I first discovered this. I was in a math class in middle school, and there was some sort of competition going on. Just math-based competition, who can get the most answers right, you win a prize, whatever. Well, at lunch before I had gone to math class, I guess somebody else, I don't even remember who it was, but somebody else who was also in that class, who had been there before me, gave me the answers necessary to basically cheat my way through this competition and win whatever the prize was. I'm not even sure what the damn prize was. But I did have a little bit of a conundrum going on in my head. And I was like, should I actually do this? Yes, no, maybe so. And I figured to myself, why not? Hey, why not? It's just a freaking math class. Who cares? So I decided to go about actually going through with it. And I lean into my team whenever I'm in the class. I'm like, hey guys, I got the answers to all this stuff. And it just so happened that the teacher of that class just so happened to be in earshot. And he asked, hey, what are you guys talking about over there? And I just fucking froze. I did not know how to respond. Neither did anyone else. I dragged these poor bastards into the conspiracy with me, and they just didn't know what to do. I'll never forget the looks on their faces. And they were all beautiful women. That's what gets to me. I was stuck in this group with the most gorgeous women I've ever seen. It's middle school, so basically any half-attractive girl is gorgeous at that time. But I was in this group with, the most gorgeous women ever, and I just drug them all down into this conspiracy with me. I didn't know how to respond, so I just basically ignored the teacher. They took my lead, and they also ignored the teacher, and we just played fucking dumb. Well, the teacher takes the hint, and I guess he goes off to do whatever he's doing, and I said, hey, did you guys hear me? And somebody on the other end of the classroom yells out, the whole class heard you, alright? And it was at that point in time that I was like, oh God, what have I done? And as I sat there thinking about what I had done, I realized that I was being somebody that I wouldn't like. Like, these guys were obviously upset with me because I was trying to cheat my way through this. And at this point, the teacher would have absolutely not let me succeeding anything. And I just remember feeling so bottom of the barrel because I just felt like a scumbag. I felt like I ruined it for everybody because now everybody was in just a bad mood. And that was whenever I realized, hey, I have a conscience. Maybe I should focus on, you know, not being the type of person that I don't like. Unfortunately, that lesson did not stick. Fast forward a couple of years. We're in high school now. Oh, the glories of high school. Oh, 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 God. Oh, no. Oh, God. We glued so many pennies to that other high school. That's a whole other story in itself. Okay, so in high school, I don't know. I think I was at a football game or a pep rally or something, and I was just feeling good that night. Uh, I was there alone, and I did not like that. I figured, hey, why don't I like talk to somebody and see if I can make any friends? So there was this one girl there. She was also alone. And I decided to, roll those dice, test my luck. Why the hell not? That's basically my philosophy there. Why the hell not? And that same philosophy is what got me in such a pickle back in middle school in that math class. Because why the hell not became very fucking apparent very quickly. So I go up to this girl, and I give her some, stupid, cheesy pickup line. Like really, really bad. Like, what was it? I don't really remember what it was, but it was bad. It was a horrible, horrible pickup line. And basically, I was expecting some sort of positive reaction from it, like at least a little laugh at my horrible attempt to socialize. Like, I was expecting at least a little giggle, or at least a smirk, and a, yeah, right, get lost. I was expecting something positive to come from that. But boy, was I wrong. This girl gave me the most horrendous death stare that I will remember till the day I die. This girl glared at me like I had just insulted her very way of life. And she, I don't even know what her voice sounded like because she didn't say anything. She just glared at me for what seemed like forever. And I felt my soul and spirit shatter as I just watched this lady stare at me. Stare at me like, how fucking dare you? Despite the fact that all I did was really, tell a bad joke. I think that's what I did. Whatever. It doesn't matter what I did. I was expecting something positive from it. So this lady stares at me for what seems like an eternity, but I guess it was like only a moment. And she turns around and she walks away without saying a word. And I just felt, once again, like an absolute fucking scumbag. Not necessarily because my attempt to socialize has backfired, but because I had this unrealistic expectation that this person was going to give me a positive result. Now, I dislike when people have expectations over other people. It's very, very restricting to whoever that person is. However, I really dislike when people have expectations over people that they don't even know. And at that point in time, because I was expecting a positive reaction, I was that type of person. And I felt horrible. I felt so bad after that I was like holding, I don't know, Pepsi at the time. And I was just like staring at it, and I was like, well, time to cut my losses and just walk away. So I dumped the rest of it out, threw it in the trash can, walked out the front door, went home. And that was that. I felt so bad after that. To this day, I kind of feel bad about that. And to this day, I will never, ever do that again. I still feel very uncomfortable about that. But anyway, as you go throughout your day, just make sure that you're not doing the type of thing that if someone else were to do it, you would hate them for it. Make sure that you're not being the type of person that you despise. Alright, well, basically throughout this entire thing, I have not even tried this tea. It looks pretty good, but it's no longer as warm as I would like it, which was kind of the freaking point, but whatever. I'm still going to enjoy every sip of this. Let me get my ration spoon out of the way. I'd upload those videos too, but whatever. Tastes like broken souls and sadness. Alright, well, thank you for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, go and subscribe down below. This is basically the only gun channel I know that gives out life advice to improve people's mindsets, rather than just sit back and complain about people's mindsets. So, like, subscribe, share, yada yada yada, normal YouTube stuff. If you know someone who might be able to benefit from this information, you don't even have to try to, get them to watch the video. Just do me a favor and relay this information. It may potentially have a positive impact on their life, and it might even lift a burden off their shoulders. Alright, I'm gonna go heat up this tea again, because it is disappointingly cold, and I guess it's my fault for not drinking it sooner, but hey, I had a video to make, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. We'll see what the night holds. So I'm gonna go handle whatever the hell. You guys go off and have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching.